I wrote it down this time so I don't forget anything. Guten Abend, Herr President, Damen und Herren. Language. People should be able to learn another language. Buenos dias, Fernando. But isn't that racist having any, let's have German, Gaelic, Italian. There's 6,800 languages and dialects in the world. Why don't we have a pile of newsletters this high in every language possible? Wouldn't that be a nice thing? Anyway, President Teddy Roosevelt, we have room but one language in this country, and that is the English language. For we intend to see that the crucible turns our people out as Americans of American nationality and not as dwellers in a polyglot boarding house. I didn't write that. He said it. This is the fourth time I spoke in front of this board. The first time I was called ignorant by the Rhodes Scholar that receives funds from the village but claims he does not. I was told that the First Amendment gives permission to throw garbage in my driveway. The second time I came, I attempted to educate the ignorant, as explained to me by a member of the board in an email. I have failed. I believe some people were meant to be ignorant. I was followed in talking by a person who wants to be on the Park District and thinks that all the speakers that come here should shut up and go away. With freedom fighters like that, the League of Women Voters have not got long to live in America. The third time I spoke, I was joined by my son-in-law. We both spoke the truth and from our hearts. Neither one of us hate immigrants. That would be hard to do since we are all children of immigrants. We both do not condone breaking the laws of the United States. We don't like it when people break the laws of the state of Illinois. And we get real angry when people break the laws next door and down the street from where we're raising our children and grandchildren. Like the 29 sex offenders in Carpentersville. There's 29 sex offenders. And the state of Illinois site says you have to sign in agreeing that you will not use the information to harass, stalking, or threats, which may violate Illinois criminal law. You can't harass sex offenders. You can't go up and say, I hate your guts. Perhaps speaking of a person's personal business between his wife and him also violates Illinois criminal law. At best, it is ignorant and none of his business. You must agree with these conditions or set for a disclaimer in order to enter the site. You check a box, and then you can go in and look at all the sex offenders, all the bad people in the country and in Carpentersville. Finally, I would like someone to tell me what the meaning of a word spoken to me by one of two Hispanic children walking by my house on March the 27th. The word was gringo. Is this a term of endearment? Is it racist? Is it slander? What has the Hispanic people in Carpentersville been teaching their children to say to strangers? Perhaps they should listen to the advice from one of my email buddies. He suggested that I would understand the term going postal. Good night and goodbye. Oh, by the way, in 1868, the Indian Peace Commission recommended English-only schooling for the American Indians. In 1878-79, the California Constitution was rewritten. All the laws of the state of Illinois, California, and all official writings and the executive, legislative, and judicial proceedings shall be conducted, preserved, and published in no other than the English language. I like that idea. Good night.